Speech Part 2. Organize your ideas into paragraphs as appropriate. This will help you to develop and support your points convincingly. To build your argument and or offer a full explanation of a particular point of view. Show the connections between ideas in sentences and paragraphs where a new point or idea follows on from what you have already said. You might use linking words or phrases such as in addition, likewise, or similarly. Writing a speech. Overview. The purpose of a speech is often to inform or persuade an audience. Speeches are usually written to be spoken directly to an audience and can be used to entertain, influencing the listeners that the viewpoint of the speaker is correct. Speeches can also be used to encourage the audience to take action to change their behavior in some way, for example, to join a particular school, club, or society, or to recycle more. The ways you use language and vocabulary when writing the words of a speech will depend on the audience and the purpose you are writing for. For example, in a speech to a group of teachers and parents giving your views on a recent purpose or on a recent proposal. I beg your pardon, please. Formal language is most appropriate. Language. Think about the audience that speech is for. Are you giving your speech to a group of people you know or do not know, or a mixture of both? If you know your audience well, you may be able to relax a little, but a speech is still formal kind of a talk and would usually not include slang. Think about whether your audience are likely to disagree with what you say. You will need to consider any possible objections and deal with them. Use a language carefully to make objections seem less significant. For example, using phrases like a few people may still think, however. Think about the reason you are giving this speech and how you feel about the topic. Try to imagine the words of your speech as you would speak them out loud. Your tone of voice must match your message, so choose words that appeal to the emotions of your listeners. Focus on what you want your audience to know and feel by the end of your speech. Think about how to engage your listeners. For example, you might use inclusive words or phrases like we, all of us, and are to make your listeners feel that you are all on the same side. Organization. Plan where you want to finish your speech and how you will get there before you start writing. The structure of a speech is often in three parts. For example, number one, an opening that grabs your audience's attention and makes the overall topic of your speech clear. For example, pose a question to the audience where you can predict the answer. Number two, a well structured, supported, and developed argument. For example, to support your argument, you might use real life examples or any of the practical expressions. Number three, a powerful conclusion. For example, group your final words or ideas in threes to help make them memorable, or end with a thought provoking question or image and thank your audience for listening. Organize your ideas into paragraphs as appropriate. This will help you to develop and support your points convincingly, to build your argument and or offer a full explanation of a particular point of view. Show the connection between ideas in sentences and paragraphs where a new point or idea follows on what you have already said. You might use linking words or phrases such as in addition, likewise, or similarly. This is how you can provide your speech. Let's go to a sample of a speech in the next video.